Question number 19. Sorry for interrupt. Are you able to listen? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let us continue. Question number 19. If the proportion of defective of a lot is 5%, find the probability of acceptance under the plan 1102. It is almost same like this question. For a single sampling plan 118.1, find the probability of accepting the lot when P dash is 0.05. Only the difference is here single sampling plan is 118.1, whereas here our plan is 1102. Proportion of defect is 5% is given and we have to find out probability for accepting the lot. Now see, question is for single sampling plan 1102. If P dash is 0.05, what is PA? So it's almost same, but what is the difference? See, here capital N is 1000, small n is 100 and C equal to 2. P dash is 0.05. So if we use hypergeometric distribution, then what will happen? And P dash, that is 1000 into 0.05. That means 50. And if you remember in a formula we require NCN and our capital N is 1000 and this is 100, so it becomes too much complicated or too much lengthy. So we have to use one of the property here, that if our capital N is large, then instead of using hypergeometric distribution, better to use Poisson distribution. So here capital N is large. Now there is a no any definition for large number, because 1000 you can consider a small number as well as large number. There is no any definition. So for the sake of simplicity, here we assume one value. If our capital N is more than 200, here capital N is greater than 200, therefore we have to use Poisson distribution. Poisson distribution. Now see, what is the formula of Poisson distribution? Any of you know the formula of Poisson distribution? Formula of Poisson distribution. Yes, please. Formula of Poisson distribution. Any of you know? Formula of Poisson distribution. किसी को पता है?
E raised to minus m raised to x upon x factorial.
Perfect, perfect. E raised to minus m into m raised to x upon x factorial. Now instead of the letter x, here we have to use letter p. Probability of defective. So our formula becomes like this. And here m is nothing but mean. And if you know, the formula for mean in binomial is n into p. So here you have to use the formula of n into p dash. Instead of p, you have to use p dash. So our formula for Poisson distribution in this acceptance sampling becomes like this: e raised to minus np dash raised to d upon d factorial. So this is the formula. Now we know that we have to accept the lot if the defective item is less than or equal to C. C is what? 2 here. So ultimately we have to find out probability for accepting the lot. So no need to write all these things in exam. You have to write directly formula. After this, no need to write all this thing. Just you have to write like this. Here capital N is more than 200, so we have to use the Poisson distribution. And then after you have to write the formula, probability for accepting the lot. Probability for accepting the lot formula is sigma d equal to 0 to c e raised to minus np dash raised to d upon d factorial. So this is the formula. Now put all the values. So here you have to find out n into p dash. Here you have to use small n. Our small n is 100 and p dash is 0.05. So multiplication of that is 5. So p of a is sigma d equal to 0 to c. Value of c is what? 2. So 0 to 2. E raised to minus 5. 5 raised to d upon d factorial. Now put d equal to 0, then 1, then 2. So if we put d equal to 0, we get e raised to minus 5, 5 raised to 0 upon 0 factorial, plus e raised to minus 5, 5 raised to 1 upon 1 factorial, plus e raised to minus 5, 5 raised to 2 upon 2 factorial. Now you can take e raised to minus 5 common. So if we take e raised to minus 5 common, we get 5 raised to 0. Anything raised to 0? 1. 0 factorial? 1. Plus, if we take e raised to minus 5 common, so in second term we get 5 raised to 1, that is 5. Upon 1 factorial is 1. E raised to minus 5, if we take outside, then we get 5 square, 25 in numerator upon 2 factorial means 2. So do this calculation. It is simple calculation. So P of A equal to e raised to minus 5. That value should be given in exam. So here it is known, e raised to minus 5. That is 0.006737. 0.006737. 1 upon 1, that is what? 1. 5 upon 1, that is 5. And 25 by 2, that is 12.5. Now listen, if we want to find out value of e raised to minus 5, if it is not given in exam and if you want to find out this value, that is very easy to find out. See how. You can write this as 1 upon e raised to 5. E raised to minus 5 is 1 upon e raised to 5. And value of e, that is 2.7183. That you have to learn. Value of e is 2.7183. So do this calculation, 2.7183 raised to 5, and take its inverse. You will get the answer. So if you want to calculate, how to calculate? See, 2.7183 raised to 5. In simple calculator, you know that how to calculate that thing. So it is 148.42. So 1 divided by 148.42. 1 divided by 148.42. So you will get the answer 0.006737. So in that way, you will get the answer 0.006737. So if it is not given, no doubt it should be given in exam. So don't worry about that. But still, if any of the student have any of the question like if how to get this value, then this is simple method. Okay, now do the calculation 0.006737. Let us keep that as it is and add this value. So it is 18.5. So multiply, we get probability for accepting the lot. So multiplying this by 18.5, we get 0.1246. So 0.1246. This is our final answer. So probability for accepting the lot is 0.1246. So if 5% units are defective in a lot, then probability for accepting the lot for this particular scheme is 0.1246. Any of you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt. Any problem to anybody? Any problem to anybody? Okay, let us continue next question. Question number 20. For a single sampling plan 1051, find producer risk, that means alpha, and consumer risk, that means beta. If AQL is 0.04 means 4% and LTPD is 0.08. This is also same like this question. Question number 17, 16 like that. For a single sampling plan 50, 12, 1, find producer risk and consumer risk is AQL is 0.04 and LTPD is 0.08. But here our capital N is 50, which is less than 200. So we have to use hypergeometric distribution to find out probability. Here capital N is 1000, which is more than 200. So we have to use okay. Uh, Let us do question number 20. Find producer is alpha and beta if AQL and LTPD is given. AQL is 0.04. LTPD is 0.08. And you have to find out alpha and beta. That means producer risk and consumer risk. So here capital N is 1000. Small n is 50. C equal to 1. Now capital N is greater than 200. Therefore, we have to use Poisson distribution. Now, AQL means acceptable quality level, means lot is good. So, if lot is good and if it is accepted, then there is no risk because good lot is accepted, no risk. But if good lot is rejected due to this our sampling process, then we can say that there is some risk. If good lot is rejected, then it is producer risk because producer will not send lot into the market. So for AQL means acceptable quality level means lot is good. Then find out probability for rejecting the lot. And LTPD means lot tolerance proportion defective. Lot tolerance proportion defective. It is 8%. Means lot is not good. If lot is not good, and by sampling process, if we accept the lot, then producer will send lot into the market. In that case, consumer has to suffer. That is why it is known as the consumer risk. So by using AQL, we get producer risk, and by using LTPD, we get consumer risk. So let us start for AQL. For AQL equal to 0.04. whatever it is, AQL or LTPD, you have to consider as P dash first of all. Then multiply n into P dash. Our n is 50 into 0.04. So we get 2. Now use the formula. Now e raised to minus n. Now put all values. D equal to 0 to C. C is 1 here. E
हेलो
raised to
सर.
minus. Yes. हाँ बोलो.
सर प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं आ रहा.
Okay. अब आ रहा है.
यस सर.
Okay. Thank you. So e raised to minus 2. 2 raised to d upon d factorial. Once again, here AQL is given 0.04. That we have to consider as P dash. Now multiply n with P dash. Small n is 50. 50 into 0.02, we get 2. And once we have value of P dash and P dash, capital N is what here? 1000. So we have to use Poisson distribution. Use the formula of Poisson distribution. Sigma d equal to 0 to c e raised to minus np dash is to d upon d factorial. Put np dash equal to 2. So e raised to minus 2, 2 raised to d upon d factorial. And c is 1. So first of all put d equal to 0 and then put d equal to 1. So e raised to minus 2, 2 raised to 0 upon 0 factorial plus e raised to minus 2, 2 raised to 1 upon 1 factorial. Now take e raised to minus 2 common. 2 raised to 0 is 1, 1 factorial is 1, 2 raised to 1 is 2, 1 factorial e raised to minus 2 is given in the question 0.13534. If it is not given, then we know that how to calculate it. And now do the simple calculation. So P of A equal to 0.13534 into 3. So multiply by 3, we get probability for accepting the lot. So 0.13534 into 3. So 0.4060. So this is the probability for accepting the lot when lot is good. AQL means lot is good. But we have to find out producer risk. So producer risk alpha is nothing but rejecting the lot. So we have to subtract this from 1. So we get probability of rejecting the lot. So 1 minus 0.40602. So subtracting this from 1, we get 0.5939. So 0.59398. This is the probability for producer risk alpha. The answer is 0.59398. So 0.59398. That is the answer for producer risk. Now for LTPD. Here LTPD is 0.08. What does it mean? LTPD means lot tolerance proportion defective. Means our lot is not good. Listen, lot is not good. So if lot is not good, find out probability for accepting the lot. And whatever the probability of accepting the lot, that is the same as considered as the consumer risk. So now let us find out probability for accepting the lot. Here capital N, we know that it is more than 200, so we have to use Poisson distribution. Here first of all we have to find out small n into p dash 15 to 0.08, so we get 4. Now formula P of A sigma D equal to 0 to C e raised to minus np dash raised to D upon D factorial. Put all the values. D equal to 0 to C, C is 1, e raised to minus 4, 4 raised to D upon D factorial. Now put D equal to first of all 0, e raised to minus 4, 4 raised to 0 upon 0 factorial. Now put 1, e raised to minus 4, 4 raised to 1 upon 1 factorial. Take e raised to minus 4 common. So we get 4 raised to 0, 1 upon 1, 4 raised to 1, 4 upon 1. E raised to minus 4 is given, this is 0.01832. And in bracket 1 plus 4, that means 5. So P of A equal to 0.01832 into 5. Simple calculation is required. So 0.01832 into 5, 0.0916. And this is what probability of accepting the lot. And LTPD is given in the question, that means lot is not good. So when lot is not good, and if we accept the probability, if we accept the lot, then whatever the probability for that, that is considered as the consumer risk. Therefore beta equal to same thing, 0.0918. No need to subtract from 1, because if lot is not good and if we accept, then that is a consumer risk. AQL means what? Lot is good. If lot is good and if we reject, then there is a loss, means there is a wrong decision. And if there is a wrong decision, there is some risk. Here LTPD means lot is not good, and if lot is not good, even though if we accept it, then there is some risk. That risk is known as the consumer risk. Any question to anybody? Any question to anybody? Now this is same question. Consider this as your homework. Question number 22. See, for a single sampling plan 2102, draw OC curve. Here in the question it is given that use Poisson distribution. If it is not given, even though we have to use that distribution only. Now this question is same like this question. Draw OC curve for the single sampling plan 5080, or it same like this question number 15 for a single sampling plan 5010, draw OC curve. So here also it say for a single sampling plan 200 draw OC curve. So we know that how to draw OC curve for hypergeometric distribution. Same thing we have to do for Poisson distribution. OC curve means operating characteristics curve. So let us do question number 22. Here single sampling plan is 2102. And we have to draw operating characteristics curve. In operating characteristics curve, what we have to do? We have to assume different values of P dash. We have to assume, it is not given in the question, we have to assume different values of P dash and we have to find out different values of PA. And we have to plot. Normally we get this type of curve that is known as OC curve. Here probability is 1, highest probability is 1 and lowest is 0, and here 0.5, and we have to plot different values of P dash with PA and we get like this, and if we join this we get OC curve. So here in this question we have to assume different values of P dash. That is the only difference. So here capital N 2000, small n 100, C equal to 2. Capital N is more than 200, so we have to use Poisson distribution. Now it's better to, first of all, whenever there is a question for OC curve, it's better to first of all find out OC function. How to find out OC function? See, we know the formula sigma d equal to 0 to C e raised to minus np dash raised to d upon d factorial. Here our C is 2. C is 2. So without putting value of np dash, put different values of d here. So d equal to first value is 0. So e raised to minus np dash raised to 0 upon 0 factorial plus put d equal to 1, e raised to minus np dash raised to 1 upon 1 factorial plus e raised to minus np dash raised to 2 upon 2 factorial. You can take e raised to minus np dash common. So p of a equal to e raised to minus np dash raised to 0 is 1, 0 factorial is 1, np dash raised to 1 is np dash only, upon 1 factorial is 1, and here we get np dash square, that we don't know what is the value of that, upon 2 factorial means 2. So if we simplify one more step, we get e raised to minus np dash in bracket 1 upon 1 is 1, np dash upon 1 is nothing but np dash upon, np dash square upon 2, and this is known as OC function, operating characteristics function. This is our OC function. And now in this function assume a different values of P dash. Always we have to take first value of P dash 0. So we get P of A equal to 1. If we put 0, you will get 1. Why? Because in this case your NP dash becomes what? 0. Because P dash is 0, so NP dash is 0. So this second term becomes 0, third term becomes 0, only 1 will left. 1 plus 0 is 1, and e raised to 0, anything raised to 0, that is what? 1. 1 into 1 we get 1. But no need to calculate anything. Now you have to assume 5 more values. Which value we have to assume? P dash equal to, here listen carefully, here in hypergeometric distribution, we have to assume different values of P dash, like 1 upon capital N, 2 upon capital N, like this. 1 upon capital N, 2 upon capital N, 3 upon capital N, 4 upon capital N, 5 upon capital N. Here instead of capital N you have to use small n. So 1 upon small n, and our small n is what? 100 in this question. So 0.01. So P dash is 0.01, find out PA. Then 0.02, find out PA. 0.03, find out PA. In that way, at least you have to take 5 values and then you have to plot the values in the graph paper. This example we will complete in our next lecture. So the example related to hypergeometric distribution, that is considered as the most important question for Poisson distribution. So we will complete this question in our next lecture. So I think this is enough for today. If any of you have any question, you can ask your doubt.